Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. Today's episode's coming to you at 1:10 p.m. Actually, I'm not going to because I've already started the recording, but I should wait for this recording. What I should have done is I should have waited to do this recording until after my episode today goes up so I can hear how the sound is. However, I'm being proactive today. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I need to turn my in-game volume down a touch, like this. This feels right. I actually think I just need to turn the sound effects in this game down a little bit. Let me do that before I forget. Oh dear. It could be worse. I'm gonna go sound effects down, desktop audio up, and we'll stay here. Okay, anyway, hope you're doing well today. Hope you're hanging in there out there. I'm doing fine today. Not too bad myself. Nothing much to say. Did I tell you yesterday I picked up some books? I don't believe I did, but I did. I bought 2 books to read. I'll report on how they are. I did end up picking up The Way of Kings, the first book in the Stormlight Archives, a little while ago. We had a book conversation a while ago. Like, it was maybe a year ago now, maybe more. But I wrote down a bunch of books that you guys recommended to me. I picked up the first one from Mr. Sanderson. I wasn't hooked. I'll pick it back up another time, I'm sure, and I'll get into it. But I'm doing a little reading. Right now I'm reading The Inner Game of Tennis. I've heard it's a pretty good book for self-improving at competition, told through the lens of tennis. So, I'm not really doing any competing right now, but hey, it doesn't hurt, does it? I just thought it was interesting to read. It sounded cool, but I'll let you know how it is. Maybe I'll become a better Monster Train player, who knows? Anything else I want to tell you today? Not particularly. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's roll. Ex Hellhorned, Ex Stygian, Talos. This is Days Talos. Darkness, Arcus, Sap Seraph, Ritual Battle, Helical Crystallis, Pyre Chomper. I have been. I'll get into the first comment and then I'll talk about this, actually. Fun little side by side here. Founding Seal, Forever Flame. I think that Founding Seal is good. But also Forever Flame is good. What's the map like? It's a Hellhorn banner, 2 Stygians. There's a steel shop here. I kind of want to go Founding Seal, but I think it goes against the idea. I think that Forever Flame is worse with Imp Parade, but I'll go Imperialist and we'll be fine. I think I learned a lot from Shardtail Queen when we were here last time in the All Champions Challenge. I think I have a better grasp on what I need to be doing with her. We'll take the trial. What was I about to talk about? I was about to talk about something. Foregone Power. What was I about to say? I was about to say something. Oh, that's right. I was going to talk about how I've been speaking lately. That's what I was going to mention. Because I've been working on this Monster Train History of Balance video, as I'm sure you're well aware. I would say it's actually been incredibly slow, but that is mostly because I am learning how to edit alongside this, and I've been re-recording a lot of sections. But I have noticed, it's something that you only really notice if you start listening to yourself talk, I think. I've noticed a lot of... It goes here and I get another swing and here. I'm working on my speech patterns quite a bit now that I've heard myself speak for so much time. It's more than just likes and ums, and you won't really realize it until you start listening to yourself talk, I think. Fledgling Imp is a no-brainer here. You're dead to me, Ice Tornado. I also think Ice Tornado just doesn't really play with Foregone Power whatsoever. I don't need a second Crystallis. I kind of think, and I'm going to pick Ice Storm here. I think it's alright. Ice Storm, I feel like I don't value it very highly, but in my mind I've realized that the answer to why I don't value Ice Storm very highly is because I think to myself, well, what if I don't hit any of the upgrades? And at this stage of the game, I mean, yeah, what if? You got a multi-strike. I wonder if Branded Warrior is better when you have multi-strike. I think doubtful. I'm gonna go Horned Warrior. We get Horned Warrior, multi-strike. A mistake I made recently is that I thought to myself I should go Incan Armor 2. Even in this position I should go Incan Armor 2 because of Railhammer. I think it's the right choice. So we have Fledgling Imps, we have Incan Armor 2, we have a good Horned Warrior. We have Ritual Battle. Is that a Value Stone? That was a Value Stone. We have Value Stone. It's not Diligent Seraph. We have Backline Clearing. I need Survival for Shardtail Queen, and then we are done. So the perfect outcome for this run is I see Welder Helper. If I don't see Welder Helper, well, we can figure it out. I should play a higher floor. I've been a little bit lost in the sauce of playing bottom floor. Just a touch. Queens and playing. Yeah, and we're going to go Imperialist all the way through here. I could have gotten that Collector. That was a mistake. I'm gonna go Imperialist all the way through on this run. You think Ice Storm kills this Foot Soldier? No, but it would be unbelievable if it did. Yeah, you know, not too bad. Oh, look at that, and I actually killed it. So Welder Helper, and this run is over. But back to what I was going to talk about. I'm working on... There's two things I've noticed. I stutter a lot. You see, that one was mentally overcoming the thought of resetting to say stutter again. But no, there's a good amount of stuttering, just like that even, where I rethink of what I'm saying. And there's a lot more bridging words than I realize. There's a lot of so's and buts in there where I just pause and don't say anything after. Very much similar to like and It's interesting. I feel like I go through this every now and then where I just hear myself talk for a little bit and I go, man, I don't want to speak like that anymore. Don't speak like that anymore. Yeah, close enough. I don't want Crystallis. Energy Siphon I think is underwhelming, and Titan's Gratitude is whatever. Would I pick Armor Shark here? It comes down to the question, what Hellhorned infusion would I want? Is there one? Not really. I'm gonna go with for Holdover instead. -1, I can reroll and maybe afford it. Let's reroll. 115, okay. It's not over yet. We can get money from the event here. Luke. What a shame. I can get -1 space plus 10 on Horned Warrior, which is okay. It's actually pretty good, because then I can play a second one. As good as Wingmaker is, this is really good, because now I get a second one, and since my scaling plan is AoE Rage through Fledgling him, that's pretty strong. It's a shame about the Holdover, but I will survive. And we're going to grab +10 Piercing, a Storm. I want to try playing more good spells like this. Having the option to play Ice Storm and save what is otherwise a lost position is cool. It doesn't have to be a perfect fit into my end game plan, it can just be fine. Nothing else, I definitely don't need space now. I need survivability, that's all. I need some card that keeps my units alive now. Everything else is good. So the ideal card here is actually Frenzied Swarm. Frenzied Swarm with a Holdover in the top 4. It's the winner. But there are other things we could see that would work as well. Frenzied Swarm is an obvious one. Light's Gift would work. Maybe Guardian Stone? I don't think I want to go for anything that's incant related though. I think incant focused plays are going to be bad here. I'm also keeping an eye on how Horned Warrior's armor income is. It looks very bad presently. I'm going to need something else to keep me in this, I'm pretty sure. can armor 2 and some rage is not going to cut it. We are at 15 armor at this point, but he's minus 3, so it's 18 armor. I am just now reaching the point where I would be as tanky as if I had taken plus 25. But even in this case, even in a really bad case, this is still better over a long period of time. We will see. Definitely alloy. I don't need anything else here. Steelworker infusion is good. That is the win. Card draw? Yeah. Definitely. Now, oh yeah, and the Steelworker infusion is also very nice because Horned Warrior is one size and I'm going to play 2 of him. So we'll get a second one here. That's 10 armor per round. That's a lot of value. Enough to live on the Divinity even. There's nothing at the steel shop, so I'd be going here for a Hellhorn banner and money. And when you put it like that, well, there is something at the steel shop, sorry, there's Endless. I don't think Endless is required, but it's nice. Actually, I want to try Consumed Crown here. I feel like this relic, if it was plus 5 on Slay, I would probably play it. It's kind of a joke as is, but I can see it becoming good with just a little bit of a numbers tweak. There are a lot of abilities and a lot of effects in this game that I feel got left behind a little bit. Consumed Crown was always pretty bad, to be fair, but I think Consumed Crown could be good. It's not an effect that'll ever be game winning, but I think it could reach a point of playability at least. Right there, it gave me plus 6. That's not bad. It's not exciting, but it's not terrible. I've seen worse. It's also worth mentioning somewhere along the line that of course this run ends as soon as I see Transcend him. Typically, if you see Endless alongside him, we'll trivialize any run with Shardtail Queen in it. I have enough energy to survive this. I mean, not survive, but not take damage here. It was a problem because I wasn't killing the front enemy correctly. It is a real shame that my queen doesn't have a way to go first here. I actually think she would be too strong if she went first though. So, it's okay. Let's make sure we kill the 8-2s. Ice Storm is the answer because now you're in that position. You're getting into absurdly unlucky if you don't get the kill. The answer to the question, how many hits does it take for a card to not feel bad? That is. I think to cover my bases here, I want to grab Imp in a box. Actually, no, I want to play Impish Scholar. You know what helps with my armor survivability plan? Bringing back Alloy. Glacial Seal. We're gonna go look for Endless here. See what's in here. Train Stewards are gone. Pick up a Steelworker Infusion. Endless. Multi-strike? Too bad. Check the caverns. Trapshoot Polykwa? I'm down for Trapshoot. Trapshoot is one of the least bad cards in this game. It is almost always fine. You know what's been on my mind a lot lately? Every time I come into this temple now, I will actively think about if I'm sacrificing the right unit. I'm worried one of these days I'm going to do the sacrifice the wrong way and throw a Steelworker into or throw my Horned Warrior into my Steelworker here. It's always on my mind now. It's actually, funnily enough, one of the things, so I'll talk a little bit about this book I'm reading now, if you're interested in hearing about it in this mid-game. Because that entire thought that I just had is one of the things that they talk about in the first chapter of this book. I'm not too far into it, but the idea is basically people try too hard, and if you try too hard, you'll end up making yourself play worse. So I have done that sacrifice maneuver, I don't know, thousands of times now? Definitely thousands of times now. And I've never sacrificed the wrong unit. But now that I'm starting to actively think about it, it's the sort of thing where you learn it and you know and you understand how it works, and then you never have to think about it again. And now I've done it so long, I feel like I've unlearned it almost. It's weird, isn't it? I almost feel like I've unlearned it somehow, because it's been so long that I just haven't done it. But I've done it every day. Almost literally every day since the game released. It's an interesting situation, you know? I'm never actually going to do it wrong, but even just thinking about the fact that I could do it wrong gets me concerned, and then it throws me off a bit. Not a ton though. I just double check. It's sort of like the pack shards thing. I've never missed my pack shards before this, but that doesn't mean I can't start missing them now. Actually, no, I mean I have missed them now. I've gone through one fight at 95, but that was more I wasn't thinking. It's easy to get away from you. You gotta try. The first lesson I'm learning here is that you have to not try too hard. Don't think too much about things. It's fun. I haven't really thought of it like that before. There's Frenzied Swarm. I did say Frenzied Swarm was a pick. I think Frenzied Swarm is a pick. I want to duplicate my Horned Warrior, but I don't actually need to until here. Steel Shop though. Magic Shop here. It's better to duplicate now because then I get to go double Magic Shop, but these Magic Shops have better pickups. Actually, no they don't. I don't think duplicate, or I don't think removal is that important. I want to go to events. I think the events are the better pickups. There's a temple left, right? Yeah. I'm at 85 right now? Oh, Gurg's Goat. That's good. Definitely not a lot Frozen Nostalgia. I guess I'll go +1 space. Now I'm definitely going double draw. And we get holdover here for Frenzied Swarm. We'll leave the -1 out. My math was wrong. We'll leave the -1 out for holdover in case I can see intrinsic in the next ring. Double stack. This is a good double stack target. Man, I am so poor. 10 gold. Alright. Everything is here, but overall I feel like I've just been going a little slower today. And that's okay. Sometimes I feel like I kind of blaze through it too fast. You can't dodge Ember Drain here because of the days. There's no play, but it doesn't really matter. I don't want to play Crapshoot, nor do I want to play Crystallis. Rather, I should say I want to play Ritual Battle here, and I want to keep my armor coming through when I get back around to Impish Scholar again. And I don't care that much about missing Frenzied Swarm here. I care more about getting my damage scaling started. There's not a ton of damage here. We can take more critically later on. There's not enough damage for me to be worried right now, though. Oh, he swings his sword when he casts his armor. That's what I saw there. When he does his resolve, he swings his sword. I guess it's more, I mean it is an axe, it's not a sword at all. Foregone Power is now a dead card. I want to get rid of all of them. This is an important lesson I learned a little while ago. If you're playing Foregone Power in your run, and you play Holdover Frenzied Swarm, you no longer play Foregone Power. Because as soon as you discard your Frenzied Swarm, your life is much worse. Although here it's fine. There's no reason to not trap shoot here. There's no way I'm in trouble. 131 times 4, that is so much. Nice and easy. 150 times 4 is 600. So that fight goes about 3 rounds. If there were ever a run to play One Horn's Tome, it might actually be this one. But I don't think One Horn's Tome is that good here. I will go double draw and alloy. I have no money. They're intrinsic. There is intrinsic. Okay. So we intrinsic frenzy swarm. And I will open the caverns. Armor regenerate. I'll take armor. Buff. Pass. Plus 10 armor, plus 10 attack. That's very good. That's almost as good as playing 10 armor onto an Apexin. Foregone powers, get out of here. The only thing I really want is -1s now, and I have enough to buy 2. 1 for alloy, reroll, 1 for ritual, because currently this ritual is unplayable. Removals are done. We go Imperial is 3. Everything should fall together now. It should be all good. Intrinsic holdover frenzied swarm. It's nothing too expensive, everything's pretty free. I barely even need to worry about killing backliners. I'm gonna throw all my imps away. I don't think I need to worry about them anymore. I think that Shardtail Queen does fine. My fault. The Ember Drain's gonna throw me off sometimes. My fault, my fault. I can trap shoot this and pretend like I did that on purpose. Nah, trust me, this is better. No, it's okay, trust me. Just have faith. I have made a terrible error today. I think it's very bad. Okay, I mean, we got a little bit of gameplay here. 130, 60 and 1, 1 and 1, 1. 130 doesn't make a difference. This doesn't make a difference. Nothing I do here makes a difference. Well, I guess I should have played Ritual, but I take the damage here. It's my fault. I should not have played Trap Shoot to try to dodge Ember Drain. All I did was make my life much worse. All I did was double Ember Drain myself. Extremely foolish. 127. Alright, and then I take another one. If I had played the Ritual, I wouldn't have gotten hit there at the end. But that's okay. I played this fight out about as terribly as I could. However, I don't think it matters. If I don't drop that guy, I would take nothing on this run. I take the $20, sure. And we skip. Going to the magic shop. Can I afford I can afford Lightstone Casing, and it's very good because it makes Frenzied Swarm free. Foregone Power's out. Crystallis is out. I don't think I need Rage Doesn't Decay. Let's roll it. Open here. That's fine. I will go -1, Frenzied Swarm. Well, I could take remove consume trap shoot. I'm going -1 alloy. Remove the other crystallis. Anything else worth removing here? I don't believe so. 345, what can I buy? Wing clippings is cool. Let's rock. Yeah, I could have replayed that last fight to just not drip fall, or trap shoot there as it were, but I don't think it'll impact me negatively. Maybe I'll be proven wrong here. I should also play Fire Chomper first in this case. Oh, don't forget to play Frenzied Swarm. I didn't duplicate my Horned Warrior. That's what I forgot to do. I felt like I was forgetting something there. I think it's fine. I guess we'll see. What I'll have to do now is I'll have to play with the Queens and Flings a little more carefully. And I guess Impish Scholar as well. I just have to use Queen's Imp Sacrifice a little bit smarter. That's all. I can play everything this time. I have to watch and hold the imps for when there are bad turns. Except for Bloodline. Bloodline it goes out immediately. 95 times 4, this is through a -8. So this would be the Harvest Wave. The Harvest Wave I think would die to this because this is 80 damage AoE. You gotta remember how good Shardtail Queen is here. Days. I think it will be fine. I should have played second Horned Warrior. However, the magic shop was pretty enticing, so I think both options were okay. I will not trap shoot and triple stack a bad floor. Call me Bart Simpson, I'm gonna be writing that on the walls for a while. I will not trap shoot and kill myself. I swear. Have I played Impish Scholar already? I think I have. What? I have. Just thinking about it. Good to have the active thought every now and then. So here's the deal. I'll get myself in the habit of holding the imps as soon as I see the floor die, because the imps are good resources and good tools to have on turns such as this. I can Ice Storm, but we don't have to fight now. We have a lot of good tools to fix bad situations now. Hopefully I can Frenzied Swarm last. I really need this because I am just horrible about Frenzied Swarming correctly. Was that 2 rounds? 2 rounds, healed at 31. Let's see it, Divinity. This deck feels like it should be pretty consistent here. So, we will see how it feels. Right, I have intrinsic Frenzied Swarm. I don't lose on the top full. I'll armor him once. I have dazed every turn, so it's not a problem. And here's the real question. Do I trap shoot? Do I trap shoot now? I think not. I think I actually need to save trap shoot to kill one of these. Or to offset one of them, I should say. Again, we're going to treat Queen's Infling like the resource it is. I'm in a bad position here, but not that bad of a position. I'm in this position of my own doing as well. I'd like to play Ice Storm first. Okay. I got it. think I expected to kill the back too, but you know what? However you want to go about it, Ice Storm. Right, so here is where we start being a little cautious about it. First note, I don't need to Impish Scholar Alloy thanks to Frenzied Swarm. So we can play it on Infinite Box or have Infinite Box in the rotation. It's fine if it hits Alloy though. Second note, I actually have to do the math here because I can't see the combat preview correctly because the Divinity is not dazed yet. I'm not going to do the math, instead I'm going to say I bet it's 2 and then play Frenzied Swarm. It is 2. If I don't have an imp for the next turn though, I might be in a lot of trouble. I do have 1 imp. Creative Contrition, Frenzied Swarm. I think I'm in trouble. I'm pretty sure I die here now. This is my own fault. Let me try this again. It's all one trap shoot away from being okay. You're one trap shoot away from not doing it to yourself here. However, I did it to myself. Don't pick trap shoot again. It'll help you. Hope you not throw the runaway. Let me analyze this a little closer. I'm gonna start throwing Queens and Flings out a little bit more aggressively. Could maybe trap shoot the Divinity there also. Right, so here's the mistake. We need to Ice Storm down here. Need to pre-cast it. Need to be treating the Harvest Wave with the respect it deserves. Let's spend 2 imps here this time. I need to even out the deck a little bit, so I draw Rage again. That's my feeling. Oh, Transcendent. Well, it feels a little bit cheap because I just played the fight a little differently and then my RNG shifted, but I am not going to complain too much here. It's the first Welder Helper of the day. Now I have too many imps. That's all there is to it. Now I'm gonna spin some of them out here. Really? Okay. I'm gonna throw one more out. Then you Frenzied Swarm. And that's it. Brother, shut the hell up. I need to see the combat preview. I don't have an imp. That's not optimal. I don't think I'm dead to this now. 11. He'd have to hit me 6 times. That's a lot of hits. But we'll see. I am alive, okay. Still, it's not a position I should find myself in. I did it to myself. We're all well aware. I know who my greatest foe on this run is, and it's not the Divinity. It is my old nemesis, me. It's crazy how one bad card play can really throw a whole run off, though. Play one bad trap shoot and I take like 70 damage and my run goes askew. Just a little bit. Storm there. And this one. As long as I have an imp for the next turn, I'll win this fight now. And I think I should. I do not have an imp. Interesting. Well, if I Ice Storm and hit the multi-strike, I might be okay too. Oh, that works even better. 4 times 2. You don't kill me, do you? 30. You're at 39 right now? Well, it's a little close. One. I have to do math. Hold on. 185 kills here. 2 hits kill here. You're at 191 after that. And this is 173, 183, so I can play one spell but not two. Huh? Oh, the harvest. Oh, the harvest. Oh, I missed that. I missed one hit of 15 armor. Man. I don't want to reset again, but I do want to win this round. So, I will. Again, this is an easy fight if I don't put that one crapshoot out there. But if I lose this one, I'll just give up. I'll go home. But, a lesson learned. It's really just, it is one bad card play that killed me here. I don't play that trap shoot, this fight is easy, this run is easy. I really overestimated my damage scaling. Here, I want to throw the trap shoot away on this one. I don't remember what I did with that Queen's Impling last time. I also find that I am drawing all of my imps on really bad turns in this run. If I could triple imp any of these waves, it would be much different. However, it is not panning out for me. Conventional wisdom says I should just play Frenzy Swarm here. I'm gonna generate another completely different imp off of Imp in a Box, though. Yep. And this one's much worse. No Rage also is kind of grim. You got Impish Scholar. You got Trap Shoot? Oh. Yeah, that's not good. Because here's the problem, all of my imps are in my hand right now, so when I play next turn, what do? Not much. Throw one down, one of these, and then we'll swarm. Because again, I think I should hold it. Let's make my calculation easier at least. This time around, it's much easier. I think I actually clear them. Pretty close. What's he at? One? It's not enough to kill me. Hey, I said 10 HP this time. Ah. But I feel like Horned Warrior looks a lot worse. Oh, he does, because Transcendent gave me a ton of rage last time. I don't have that here. But thankfully Queen's Impling kills the Protector to save me. I think I need to get rid of these curses, though. Alright, I stormed all anything. Not too bad. And then one thought here that seems correct is, since I have the Trap Shoot, I should use it to make this wave less of a problem. I appear to have overlooked something here. Alright, you can just kill me. I deserve this. You can Slay trigger the Pyre? Huh. I deserve this loss. It is incredible how one small mistake of... Actually, two mistakes. I should have doubled my Horned Warrior. I just forgot, honestly. However, I got reasonable value out of that. The run was winnable either way if I didn't make one tactical error on this combat to take 76. Because I go into that fight full HP, I win it first try. However, I am a fool. I thought to myself, no, it'll be fine. My damage scaling is great. It was not great. Alright, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.